Wouldn't be where I am today without the mindsets that I have adopted along in my journey as a business owner, CEO. There were definitely a lot of things that I had to do most of the time alone to ensure that I keep moving forward. So in today's episode, I'm dropping all about mindset. And let me start with why mindset matters more than skills. So having the right mindset is like wearing a fresh pair of glasses. I'm sorry if you don't wear glasses, but that is how I feel. So it feels when you wear a fresh pair of glasses, it feels as though you see a pop of color everywhere, right? Everything is more defined, everything is more clear, everything is just wow, right? And you can't wait to go outside to see with this new fresh of glasses. You want to see what else can you see, how far can you see with it, right? And this is mindset to me, and this is why it matters, because with a proper mindset, you get to see something, you get to see things in a different light, in a different perspective. Everything is just different from the way it was before. And because of that, it pushes you, it motivates you to want to see other things with that new mindset. Get me? Yeah. Skills, on the other hand, they are also important, but they are tools for us to learn and develop over time. However, having the right mindset is essential, or can I say is key, to determine whether that skill that you want to take or you want to learn is worth your time or effort, and whether you can stay committed long enough to see the results. So you still need mindset at the end of the day. Mindset can push whatever passion project you have going on. Okay, and let's talk a bit about the difference between having a growth mindset and a fixed mindset. I feel that I'm always switching between these two in depending on different cases. It's hard to believe that mindset can shape our actions. Okay, when you have the right mindset, you are more likely to seek out opportunities or take uncertain risks, and you naturally have that willpower to overcome obstacles. That was why I was able to rebrand 15 Big Dreams Creative Studio after so long. It is scary. It is so scary. I have my doubts, I have my worries, and if it wasn't for my business coach, I wouldn't be able to get through in 2 months. If you listen to my previous podcast episode, I had questions like, what if I can't sustain the brand? What if I spend so much money on rebranding and then I don't get anything back? What if? A lot of what ifs. Those were my worries, and when I worry, I get anxious. When I get anxious, I don't sleep, I don't eat, I am in a freezing state. When I switch to a growth mindset, I'm reminded to tap onto my strengths, which is being in control. And the fact that I'm worried is because that I don't have control over the situation, over what's gonna happen in the future, and I cannot control it. What I can control is whatever the things that I can able to do today, right now. I can make my business work. I can have clients. I can sustain my business. If I do what I need to do today, I need to take action. That one simple step, move slowly, tiny actions, but I am still progressing on to the next and the next. So that's my thought process. That's what's going on in my mind when I go through that. And if I can't do something, I'll look into my mindset. I can't do all of this if I have a limited or fixed mindset. With a growth mindset, I knew that I need to face the pain of change to see growth. This is about being discomfort first before we find comfort in the future. So the rebrand did help us grow. I was able to work on my business, and because of that, I'm getting leads. I'm getting people's inquiries about the work that we do. Here's what I want you to do the next time you see someone so brave and confident in whatever that they are doing. Go get an interview with them. Go have a chat with them and figure out what is it that drives them forward. What is it that pushed them? And hopefully their story can inspire you. Developing a growth mindset is not something that we can do overnight, because I didn't. If you catch my previous episode, I took 6 months. I took a whole lot of 6 months to gather that courage and confidence and be myself for my business. But honestly, till today, I still face with doubts and self-belief. But here's what I do to change that mindset. I simply talk to someone. I talk to someone, I listen to their stories, I listen to whatever that gives them that fiery mode to work on their business and learn from them. And yeah, that's my tip. Usually these are the bunch of people that will support you in your journey. Okay, let's talk a bit about perfectionism. That's a mindset that requires a lot of change over time, gradually. Okay, so letting go of perfectionism has a lot to do with mindset too. Perfectionism is the spoiler of progress, creativity, and growth. Okay, if you are friends with perfectionism, cut all ties with it right now, today. If you want to do something with perfection, do something about it. Do not let it become procrastination. Okay, for example, for a long time I wanted to do a YouTube video. For a long time I waited. I did not wait, I procrastinate for a year. My latest video, my last video was a year ago. And the reason why I wasn't able to do it is because of my background. Look at my background. I mean, not now. But a year ago, my background is just untidy, messy, cluttered, with a lot of books and a lot of things that is not supposed to be there. And that's the only reason why I couldn't do a YouTube video. Yeah. But I still want to do a YouTube video, and I already like how my desk setup is. I just need to work on the background, right? So I did something about it. What did I do? I clean it. I spent a day tidying it up. I just clear out all the books, put it inside a plastic bag, and shove it in my store, and that's it. And I want to decorate it, so I use some old items that I can find. So this is my background now, guys. So then this is why I was able to do this podcast, this YouTube thing. So if you want something to be perfect, do something about it. Okay? Do something about it. It's either you do something about it, or you get someone to do it for you, or get that someone to do it and then be inspired from it. Yeah. Okay? Do that. So another mindset that I learned to adopt is thinking strategically, and this is about setting long-term goals. Okay? I never like setting goals. Do I? No, I don't. Okay, yeah. My goals are all over the place. Okay, and they were just goals. There's no plan to it until 2022. Okay, that's probably 2 years into my business, and that is also why I couldn't rely on my passion anymore lah. And it dies. My passion dies because of the daily routine work that I'm doing. It became a chore. So what got me to set short-term and long-term goals is after I did a vision board. And that is also because a certain someone, not someone, is a group, my business buddies, they were the ones who got me to create a vision board, right? The objective was just to have items that you want to accomplish in a year. So I was having a lot of items that I want this, I want that, material stuff, some business professional stuff on it, and then that's it. And then it occurred to me that in the middle of the year, I was checking things off from the vision board. I'm checking things off. I'm like, I got this already. I accomplished this already. I got this number of clients. I'm like, okay, so this whole planning works actually. And this led me to believe that on top of praying, on top of making dua, this manifestation thing is real. Okay, and from that day on, I'm already asking everyone to do it, because I want everyone to feel the same way as how I have felt when I was checking things off from my vision board. I was asking my close friends to do it. I was asking my husband to do it. I was asking my sisters to do it. Why am I whispering? Yes, I was asking everyone to do it. Then it became more than just a vision board. I now can categorize whatever goals I want in each quarter. We have 4 quarters. I put certain goals in different quarters depending on how I feel about a particular month, especially if it's revolving around Ramadan, Raya, all those months. So I'm able to break down the goals, and then I break down them even further into steps, into mini goals, into very, very small actions, tasks that I need to do. And now, every single day before I do my work, I have a to-do list that I need to accomplish by the end of the week, but I was able to categorize them in my days. This is who I have become. Someone who enjoys checking off things on my list. That was how we can become 365% better each year. There will be some days in a month where I get to review and see whether, okay, if I'm unable to accomplish this certain goal, I'm able to bring it forth to another month, and that's just how it goes. I no longer beat myself if I'm not able to achieve it, because I know abundance is there for everyone, right? So if I'm not able to do it this month, I can achieve it in the following month. Growth mindset. Okay, growth mindset. So that was what I did. One other final mindset that I want to share, which I happened to learn a few months back, is delegating tasks and trusting others with my vision for the business. Look, there must be a reason why companies out there have a 3-month probation period for their new staffs, right? It is to test the new employees' suitability for the role and the organization, right? So with this, I knew that when I work with someone, I need to give them around 3 months to adjust with my working process, with the SOPs that we have. They need to adapt to my teaching style, and I need to adapt to their learning style. Then we can gel together. I am someone who blossoms in kindness. I'm someone who really does well when you show me kindness and patience. So I become a greater person when someone's leadership is of empathetic and with a lot of patience. Okay, so I become really down if I am in a environment where it's belittling, toxic, or a lot of criticism going on, inferior environment. I don't grow. I have seen myself in that situation and I don't grow. I become very timid. I am very limited. I don't like myself that way, and I'm simply not growing. I'm complying. So, and it's not a healthy way for anyone who seeks growth. So when I work with a team right now, I don't anchor on their mistakes, but I anchor on their willingness to learn. So I find this is a great way to foster a very good working relationship with one another, between me and my teammates, because as long as they are there willing to learn, I am there willing to give them a chance over and over again. Yeah. So I also learned to communicate my vision better with aids, as in with visuals. I find that messages via WhatsApp aren't enough. If something requires deeper explanation, then we can just get on call and ensure that both of us are on the same boat, same page. It's easier that way, and that's a little of how I was able to manage my team. And these are just a few things that I've learned over the past 2 months. So you see, mindset is equally, if not more important than skills. It helps us to grow, to think outside the box, to think critically, which is super important as humans, to face more challenges with courage, with confidence. So I implore you, if you're feeling stuck or unable to move, you are in a freezing state, you are not where you want to be, work on your mindset, work on yourself. Talk to someone, hire a business coach if you must, get an accountability buddy, do something. Don't just let it sit there. That's all for this episode. I'll catch you in the next one.